Hey, we're covering Solana today. I'm Liz and I talk about understanding crypto at different levels of complexity. So excited that you're here to learn, and I'm proud of you if you made the leap over from my TikTok. This is not legal nor financial advice, education and opinions only. Please do not overanalyze what I say. I do it myself already to make sure that everything I say is very clear. So let's cover the founding story, but first, we need to talk about communications networks. Anatoly Yakovenko is the founder and CEO of Solana. He worked on communications networks for 14 years before starting Solana. He helped figure out how to make data travel more efficiently, securely, and cost less. If you're not technical, this seems like a vague thing. Like, what do you mean make sending data better? I can load up everything on my phone in a second. Are you saying he's helping old dying companies figure out the internet? Let me help you understand. So Instagram loads very quickly for you, right? Instagram has 450 employees so that boys can look at thirst traps for free. Instagram is paying multiple engineers $141K plus to figure out how to make sure you don't have to wait 30 seconds for a picture with 20 people to load versus a picture with just one person. Every photo you take is stored on at least 2 servers somewhere in the world, kind of like a mega USB stick. If you start loading the photo, IG is like, yo, she needs to zoom in on her 12th selfie and her carousel for the 100th time, and IG retrieves that photo from the server for you to look at. The server could be located in Florida while you are in NYC, but no problem. It'll take just seconds at best, as long as you pay your Wi-Fi bill. Say your best friend is trying to hype you up in the comments and she lives in Japan. There's a server in Japan too. So IG retrieves that photo from the Japan server instead of the Florida server. Why? Because if they send it from the Florida server, it'll take more energy, which costs IG money, and it'll be slower, which results in a bad experience for your bestie that she just moves on and comments on another friend's photo. What if the Florida server suddenly gets power shut down and Japan server experiences a tsunami and the server gets ruined? No worries, they also have that photo in the California server. This is a super simple example about how we take electronics for granted, but figuring out the infrastructure, data storage, and communications networks is very technical and a very large industry that the average person doesn't know about. Let's move on to the founding story. Anyways, Anatoly was only working at Dropbox for 5 months when he realized that blockchain networks were going to have the same issues as communications networks, which is his decade-long specialty, which we just covered in the IG example. The man quit Dropbox after just 5 months to start building his blockchain, Solana. He named it Solana because he and his early team would surf at Solana Beach after work in San Diego. Kind of like how Jeff Bezos built the fastest e-commerce experience with Amazon, Solana's team wanted to build the fastest possible blockchain network, which would unlock so much opportunity for completely new use cases. More about Anatoly: he worked at Dropbox and Qualcomm, and fun fact, he follows me on Twitter. Material Girl!
Material Girl, I want Chanel. Saw these niggas steady jocking cause they know I'm the truth. Material Girl, and I get it from my mammy, bar made bust down. These hoes can't stand me. Material Girl, currently working on the Grammy. Meanwhile, pussy popping with your man in Miami. Material Girl.
Yeah, now that I said that, he's probably gonna be like, no idea how that happened in the first place. I'm gonna unfollow. My finger probably slipped. So what's the real problem Solana solves? Quick reminder, crypto isn't just tokens that you buy and sell. There's technology called a blockchain that crypto uses. In crypto, the legit ones like Ethereum increase in value because people find new use cases for the blockchain technology that they prefer it over traditional methods. Now the money of the traditional market is invested in the crypto blockchain ecosystem instead. Capiche? Let's move on. Remember in my Polkadot video where I talked about how expensive it is to do stuff on Ethereum's technology, aka blockchain, and how Polkadot was cheaper because they were more efficient? It's pretty similar to Solana. While it costs $3 to do a transaction on the Bitcoin blockchain and $10 on Ethereum, it costs less than a single cent to do a transaction on Solana. See, if you master speed, you can take gaming to the next level by incorporating NFTs and crypto within the game. Check out my video about crypto gaming up top. Even beyond gaming, traditional financial institutions that do trading need ultra-fast speeds that Solana is aiming to be the first to deliver. So what is it? Solana is the fastest major crypto blockchain. This is a blanket statement. As you get to know more about crypto, you'll understand why others say it's not true depending on what parameters one uses. but that's a succinct way that I would describe to a friend. Solana's defining characteristic is speed. Solana's goal is for a decentralized network of nodes to match the performance of a single node. Solana uses proof of history that I covered in another video that I'll talk about later. All you need to understand is that Solana is fast because it uses a different method. Solana was launched in April 2020 at around 70 cents. It's currently at $204 as of November 29th, 2021. Solana is extremely notable in the crypto ecosystem for its impressive marketing efforts. Solana wants to target content creators and influencers to reach you. The more money in their ecosystem, the more talented developers they can attract to build a better ecosystem and push up the price more. I actually made a video about Solana that you can find here a few months ago. It's a bit more complicated, but after watching this vid, you should be at a better place to understand that one. My next videos about Solana will dive much more into the technicals, like security, architecture, staking, their consensus mechanism called proof of history, and interesting projects. Click subscribe, like, and send it to a friend so that you both have something to discuss. If you're on desktop, you can click the I in the top right to find videos that I recommend you watch next. See you in the next video.